Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I recreated the Kim Kardashian Met Gala look from this year. So this is how the look turned out. I'm really happy with the final result. I feel so bronzy and glowy. This took me a long time, so I really hope you enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Starting with foundation, I'm using my Colourpop No Filter foundation. I really love this foundation. I've had it for a while now. So I'm applying it with this brush, and then I'm going to blend it out with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. This is my favorite way to apply foundation because it just soaks up any excess product and it just makes it look the most natural in my opinion. So moving on to brows, I'm using my Inglot Brow Liner Gel, and I'm going to use that to outline my brows and fill them in. Using my Sigma Duo Brow Powder, I'm going to use the lighter side to fill in the inner part of my brows, just for a softer look at the front of my brows. And then I'm just going to comb them through, and using my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, I'm going to use that to set my brows in place. I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette today, and I'm going to take this first colour as my transition colour. I'm going to work from light to dark, so I'm just using this one first. Next, going in with a bit of a darker colour, I'm just running that through my crease, just to add a little bit of warmth. So next, using this warmer colour, I'm going to apply that to my inner and outer corners. And this is just adding warmth and a little bit more depth to the look. So now with this like yellowy orange color, I'm just going to warm up the look a little bit more with this. On the same brush, I'm taking this darker brown. I'm just going to slightly bring this up just to create like a higher crease, which is just going to help when we add the spotlight color. Everything's just going to look higher. Going in with a darker brown, I'm taking this on a pencil brush, and I'm going to add this to the same areas again. This is just going to bring a lot of depth and definition to the eye look. Taking a flat shader brush, I'm spraying it with Fix Plus, and with this shimmery color, I'm adding this to the center of my lid. This is going to give like the spotlight effect. Next, using my Colourpop Supershock shadow in Amaze, I'm just going to layer it over the top of that eyeshadow, which is going to make it even more intense. Now for the best part, I'm using my Inglot Pure Pigment eyeshadow, and this is in number 124. I'm going to spray my brush, and I'm bringing this all the way up, almost up to my brow. So it's all about layering and just adding a lot of dimension, which is going to make the look so much more interesting. Moving on to concealer, I'm going to use two. So I'm using my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard and my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in number 16, which is a little bit brighter. So I'm just going to layer both of them and apply that to all of the areas that I like to highlight. So under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, chin, and a little bit between my brows. So I'm just adding the Colourpop concealer over the top because it's a little bit more brightening on the face. And then I'm going to blend this all in with my Real Techniques sponge. To set the concealer, I'm using my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. So I'm going to very lightly set the rest of my face with the same powder, just on a bigger powder brush. I'm going to do a bit of a cream contour, so I'm using my Rimmel Insta Duo Contour Stick. I think this is in the shade medium. I love this because it just adds the right amount of warmth and definition to the face, because it's not too orange and it's not like too ashy. So I love that, and it blends out really, really easily with a sponge. So I'm just going to blend out my nose contour, just tapping over it with my finger and also using a brush. To bronze up my skin, I'm using MAC Give Me Sun bronzer, which I recently bought, and this is like super warm toned, so just be really light-handed with this, but this is the look that I was going for, so I think it was perfect for this look. With my KKW Beauty contour kit. I'm going to use the darker contour shade to chisel my cheekbones a little bit more and just the areas of my face that I want to contour. I'm adding a little bit to my temples and around my forehead, and I'm also going to use this to contour my nose. For blush, I'm using Milani Luminoso blush, which is a really pretty blush, one of my favorites. And then I'm going to go back to the KKW Beauty palette and just mix the highlighters to highlight my face, because I want this look to be extra glowy and yeah, just like overly highlighted. I'm going to highlight my cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose, and also on my chin. To finish off my lower lash line, I'm going to mix the first few shades that I used and just run that along my lash line. So I'm going to mix these two browns on a pencil brush just to add a little bit more definition to my lower lash line. Using a brown eyeliner, I think this is from Rimmel. I'm just going to line my upper lash line with this and just give more of a like smoky, like smoldering look. I don't know if that's the word, but that's what I'm going for. Now with this black eyeliner from Zoeva, I'm just going to line my waterline with this. Coating my lashes now with mascara. This is the L'Oreal Paradise Extatic mascara. This has been my favorite mascara for a while now. I really love it. It adds a lot of volume to your lashes and it's super black. So I'm coating my upper and lower lashes, and then for lashes I'm using these Modelrock lashes in the style 3, which are really pretty. I'm going to line my lips with MAC Stripdown Lip Pencil, and I'm going to make it more dramatic than I normally do, because I usually just use it like really light-handed, but I'm going to go in and just make it a little bit darker for this look. Then using my Inglot lipstick number 332, I'm adding this to my lips and blending it over the lip liner. For lip gloss, I'm using my Inglot 92 lip gloss, and I'm going to add this to the center of my lips just for a glossy finish. And we're not done with highlighter, so I'm taking my Inglot Soft Sparkler and I'm going to add this just pretty much everywhere, all over my face. I couldn't get enough glow, so I had to go in with this, and it just finished the look off perfectly. So I'm also highlighting my collarbones and shoulders. To finish off the look, I'm going to spray my face with MAC Fix Plus, and it's empty. And this is the final look. I really love the way this turned out. I think it's just so bronzy and glowy. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.